Mr. Kuma, welcome to Rome and welcome to the embracing the existing these events and the workshop re-envisioning the world we organize in the Faculty of Architecture of Rome, Leone Spita. I have a question for you. We met for the first time in 1999 in Tokyo. At that time, you pointed out, I want to erase architecture. And you are looking for the honesty of material. Years later, we were talking about the mad rush against the clock when a designer has involved in a large-scale project and about the secret weapon which avoid the banal architecture we see often around us. At that time you said, I like smaller projects because they let me present my manifesto. Today something has changed.
Basically, as I myself doesn't change, but the Japanese society and the Japanese as a government, as the environment changed a lot. As 1990s, as we met first time, the 1990s. As I thought, as architecture is a kind of enemy of the society, and the people dislike architecture very much. It's as the atmospheres of 1990s in Japan, but now as after earthquake, as a tsunami, and after it's happened in 2011, and also as after as IOC decided Tokyo Olympic is coming to Tokyo 2020, after the big decision, the atmosphere of the society has been changing. And it is not easy to as explain the change clearly, but the people began to think differently about the architecture. So if the architecture can be designed carefully, and it can be designed carefully to fit the environment, it can be as a trigger to change society. That is a new as a definition of architecture from the people in Japan. And I think it's a very good change for the society, because in 1990s architecture and society are very much separated, but now it is start to integrate again, and architecture design the role of architecture design is getting more important than before, and but at the same time, the architecture design should be changed after tsunami, I think. So after tsunami, the people finally understand the strongness, real strongness of nature. The nature is so strong, and we should respect nature. And architecture design should respect nature. And what's happened after that kind of the new respect to nature, I began to think, but not final the solution, but I began to think about that.
In 2006, Serge Latouche, a French professor of economy, published a book entitled Farewell to Growth, let's say bye-bye growth. He pointed out that we must abandon the goal of exponential growth because it has disastrous implications for the environment and therefore for humanity. How can we as architects manage the issue of reduction?
Reduction, yeah. The goodbye growth, for me, goodbye growth means goodbye the industrialization. The growth by the industrialization. But after that kind of growth, we should find the new way of living. And goodbye growth doesn't mean goodbye life. So we should go back to life. So what I'm trying to do after the industrial growth is to reconstruct the circulation of the place. Before industrialization, we didn't have the growth. The society is very sustainable, it's very quiet. But the circulation of material, the circulation of energy in the community could afford very rich life. The people are very happy in that kind of smaller circulation. The architectural design should participate that kind of circulation. That is my idea after goodbye growth.
Mr. Kuma, could you give some information about your current projects?
Last years, I completed Kabuki theaters. Kabuki theater is an opera house, opera theaters in Ginza, in central Tokyo. Before the completion, the people were saying many things about it. But after the completion, people really loved our design. It's a kind of classic design. And after that, we started to design the new another Kabuki theater in Nagoya, and also another refurbishment, the old Kabuki theater in Osaka, and we are doing the two Kabuki theater, Osaka and Nagoya. And it's very exciting because the Kabuki is the core of Japanese culture, the same as opera in Italy. And I'm thinking about what is our tradition, what is our history, and what is the culture of the city.
Mr. Kuma, could you share an image of Rome with us and with La Casa dell'Architettura? You just spent a few hours with the student in the Faculty of Architecture, Italian student, American and Japanese student, talking about this linear system which is the Aurelian wall.
The theme of that workshop is very, very interesting because Aurelian wall is one of the best example of the layering of history. And in Rome, the history was not divided. It is stacking and creating the rich layer of time.
Yeah.
The Aurelian wall is one of the best example. And also the good thing for the wall is this is a kind of infrastructure, not architecture, but infrastructure also can be as a part of our life. So that kind of combination of infrastructure and as our life is one of the biggest themes of our time. In 20th century, people made many infrastructures, railways, the road, but that is only for function, not for life. But now, in 21st century, we should think again, what is the role of infrastructures for the society? And what is the student thinking about Aurelian wall? Can give the many suggestions to the theme of our society.
Infrastructure and life. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.